Good morning. Another fine day for van building today, and today I'm going to be doing this, taking that brake light out and putting this brake light reverse camera on. So, like I always say, wish me luck. Probably going to need it today. So just a 10mm spanner and a decent posi drive bit on a screwdriver will get the old one out. Right, that's all connected up now. I have to take the gubbins out of the light, you know, like all the fixings. You have to pop that out and put it onto that reflector so all the wires connect up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ignition on, leave that hanging down so I can turn around, see if the brake light's working because I'm on my own. There it goes. Put that on. Let's put that camera over there. Yes. We have lights. Right, it's all in. It's brake tested, all the lights are working. Now I've just got to get this spool of wire all the way down, hidden to the dash. Now, I need to make sure I connect it up this time because last year on the Moody Firebird build, I wired it all the way, hid everything brilliantly, and then I put the terminals at the wrong end. So, always make sure before you hide your wires. So I'm going to take this door rubber off and see if it allows me. Oh yeah, because there's the wires here behind it to find that stereo wire, or should I say the video wire, and get it down past that all the way. Yeah, should do it, and then I can get behind the dash. Wow, that saves me having to take that sim off actually, which is really handy. And just push that rubber back on. Might look like spaghetti everywhere, but it'll be sorted in a minute. Oh yeah, baby. Now we need to tuck up behind that little bit of trim all the way. What I do, I think, is put the rubber in as we go along so the wire does not start sagging down. Oh yeah, it's well better doing that. I've seen people do this on YouTube, and they take this plastic off. Probably cause all sorts of aggro that, you know, the clips snap, it doesn't go back on properly, whatever. Oh shit, what's going on? A bit like that. I think I'm gonna have to take this off the dashboard, get my hand through it. I don't know what's hiding behind door number 1, but we're about to find out. I don't know, what is this? A fuse box or something behind it, maybe? Oh yeah. Don't you open that trap door. Remember that? Trap door. Baby. I think I'm gonna have to take all this off so I can get my hands right up it. So, for the last bit of wire, I've threaded through some of this thicker wire, taped it to the end of that camera wire, and I'm going to pull it through the last bit of the dashboard now. There we go. Bingo. We're done. We're through. So, that's all ready to go for when the new stereo monitor comes later. But now I'm just going to go and visit an old friend. So when I say an old friend, I really mean someone I had a bit of a love affair with last year. And she's got a fiery temperament, and I was quite obsessed with her. And here she is, the Moody Firebird, looking as resplendent as ever. Now, my love affair last year was amazing with this girl, and she's still in mint condition, and she's going to be up for sale soon enough. What I've come down to it for is I'm going to take the monitor from here and give my wider now, a little test, just before my other unit comes. But if anyone's interested in buying an absolutely stunning vehicle, this thing will drive around the world and back without giving you any problems. It's just that I wanted a bigger vehicle, honestly. So when I originally installed this, I had the idea of to make most of the things in the van modular, so I can actually take this out and give it a test run in the other van. Bracket on, so should be able to pop off there and give me the monitor for the other van. So as it's a bit of a different setup, wires wide, I've had to go directly to the camera and put my power bank on it. So let's switch it on now. Yes. Hello everyone. So if I have any problems with the camera, I know it's not the feed from there. It'll be the extension wire or something to do with the radio, so I can rule that out now that the camera definitely works. I'll just return these bits and bobs to the Firebird now. So see this gap around the bulkhead?
Get in touch. I was just about to do some videos on this and I had a camera and microphone malfunction. Anyway, I've made some paneling out of ply to go around the gaps and I'm going to carpet them and show you exactly what I've done. But here's a few images of it and I'll get the camera and the mics up and running again and I'll show you exactly what I've done today. And when I say malfunction, I mean I forgot to switch them on.
Good morning, and this morning I have remembered to switch the camera and the mic on together. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with this bit of like, what do you call it, upholstery, making these fillets for around the bulkhead gaps. So I'm going to be carpeting that and attaching that today. Then I've got a bit of this rubber trim from work and it is going to fillet down these bits to give it a sort of proper professional finish. I'm going to contact the adhesive there, heat it up, and let's see what the final product looks like, eh? And more updates anyway. I know the van's looking like a bit of a mess at the moment, but we now have solar. So this is a solar charger, charging the leisure battery, and if I just go up here now, you will see that we also have both solar panels fully working. The other one's going to charge a power bank, and the header unit is in for the camera, radio, Bluetooth, and all that palaver, all that jazz, as they say. Wow, and my awning is just taking a beating because of the wind. I'll have to adjust that. So I'm just going to carpet this last strut here, and I'll probably do a time-lapse video because you don't want me to bore you doing this for 20 minutes. There we go, ready for action. So I've bought these little screw cap covers, same colour as the carpet, little self tapper into the body, up down the pillar anyway, and it all matches up quite nicely. If you have a look, here's this side I done yesterday. I mean, I think that looks pretty cool, and if anyone else who's a man builder doesn't like it, well, you can flick my nipples. See, I've left a little gap here. It's going to tighten up in a minute because I've left the insulation and the ply height that's going over this ply floor, so I can just slide on underneath where I fit. I think I've got the maths right anyway, so let's have a go here. So I've just made this bit of ply to go around that angle, so I've cut it around the diesel heater controller, and then I've put these little screws in the ply so it'll bend round the corner. I mean, it does break a bit, but that's like stringy bits that keep inside, keep it all apart, sorry, together should I say. I should go round here, but I'll bind it all together with glue and the carpet, so I'm going to put that on in a minute. So what I'm going to do here is put this rubber trim, see you've got a small gap just left there, so I'm going to put that rubber trim there. I'm going to use contact adhesive to fix it into that. It should give it a nice smart finish. What I'm also going to do is draw a pencil line down here as well, mask it off, and then when I put the glue on, nothing should ooze through and stain me plastics in the van. So, it's pretty cold at the moment, and these are quite rigid. I need them to be nice and floppy. So, I've got my heat gun. I'm going to connect it to my power bank here. Our trusty Vitolman. Served me well. AC on. There we go. I'm just going to warm these rubber strips up, make them nice and supple to go on there. Now, I've shut the door because it's freezing. I've got the heat gun on here. And I've also got the glue out. So I think I'll have to crack a window before I get high. So, first one's on. Looking rather sexy. Now for the satisfying bit. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Yes, way happy with that. So that's a wrap for today for me, folks. I'm just going to edit the video now in the back of the van because it's pissing down. Can't do much more, but really coming together. I reckon I'm about 50% done now. So, I have just done myself a nice favour and popped the side window. Oh my god. So I noticed water was getting in through the window in the van. So look at this, it's all over the floor. I've popped it. So third time lucky, eh? Kill me now, bang. So we're gonna have to order a new window now and install it. What happened was this drainage channel here was blocked. I'd put too much adhesive on and I've tried to poke a little drill bit through it. It's clipped the window and that was that. I was making so much good progress as well.